Stories of Great Christians. We're bringing you transcribed from the radio studios of the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago, Chapter 14, In Beautiful Upon the Mountains, the story of John and Isobel Kuhn.
Isobel, it looks to me as if you ought to have a little surgery.
I had a feeling you were going to say that, Ray. Sometimes it's handy to live near a hospital.
Well, this surgery, I think I'm going to want a biopsy done, too.
Oh?
Eventually, we'll be getting the lab equipment here, soon, I hope. But for now, I have great confidence in the hospital at Bangkok.
You mean I'll have to go all the way to Bangkok?
That isn't such a bad trip, Isobel. We won't send you over the Burma hump on a mule like the time you went from China.
I can go down by boat, I suppose.
That takes too long. I want you to fly. Try to get you a reservation on a plane down tomorrow. Isobel, you will cooperate? I think the flight leaves here at 9. You'll be ready to go then?
Oh, yes, Ray.
Now, don't worry, please. Go home, get a good night's sleep. This is just routine.
No, Ray.
What?
Ray, if I tell you, you'll understand, I think. It's almost as if I've heard the Lord's voice speaking to me on the way over here, and right in your office. I don't dare say these things are from Him. We can never say for sure. Oh, sometimes I know, or I think I know. But this is one time I just think it's His voice.
What are you saying, Isobel?
It's almost as if I heard the Lord Himself telling me, this will be cancer.
Isobel.
And He's going to use it to take me back to America.
There you are, Belle.
Oh, John.
You don't need to say anything now. Just let me get you home.
I don't mind talking here. It's good news.
You got the test results so soon?
I don't think they would have let me come home till they had the results. The tests showed non-malignant.
They did? They really did? I knew it. Thank the Lord. Belle, did they really?
Yes, they really did, John.
Here, we can cut across the lobby this way. Belle, I don't know. There's something about the way you look.
I told you what the test said. But, John... Oh, wait a minute. Don't walk quite so fast. It's just that back there in Ray's office, I had a kind of... the only thing I can call it is an illuminated hunch. I really don't dare call it words from the Lord Himself, yet I don't know.
What about this illuminated hunch?
I just think, John, that the Lord was trying to tell me that the tests would not be negative. I thought I heard Him strongly, and you know how I feel about people who are psychic.
Yes, I've told you for a long time there's a danger in that.
Yes, the devil can misuse it, but the Holy Spirit can use it too, to encourage a Christian.
So you doubt the report from the labs in Bangkok?
No, not exactly.
Am I tiring you out, walking this distance?
Oh, I need to walk.
Well, then, what do you say now, Belle, about your illuminated hunch and the voice of the Lord? What do you say now that you have the doctor's report?
Why, I guess I say the time hasn't come yet. I simply have to get on with my work.
Well, Ray, nice to have you drop around. Sorry we're in such a mess here. Belle is house cleaning for the conference. She likes to pull everything apart at once.
John, where is Isobel? I'd like to have you both together for a few minutes. I want to be certain that you hear what I have to tell Belle. So that's it. Quite straight. They weren't satisfied with the test at the Bangkok hospital. They did them over. There is some malignancy.
I see.
What next, Ray?
There's a surgeon flying here on a 48-hour break. He can operate.
When?
Tomorrow. He'll only be here tomorrow.
Why, that's impossible, Ray. John, I have 24 guests coming for dinner tonight. Field conference begins in less than a week. You can see for yourself that we're right in the middle of...
Ray said the surgeon will only be here 48 hours.
It has to be tomorrow, Isobel. We aren't fooling around about this.
Well, all right. But there's no need to say anything about this tonight to anybody. I have 24 guests coming for dinner, Ray. Tomorrow morning, I'll just walk over to the hospital.
You must be there at 7:30.
7:30.
All right with you, John?
It has to be, I guess. Between you and Belle.
I'll be at the hospital at 7:30, Ray.
What are you doing, Belle?
Oh, reading, thinking.
You ought to be asleep. Tomorrow,
I can't sleep. Maybe now. John, let me read you something.
From Amy Carmichael?
Don't tease me. She always says the right thing at the right time for me. John, listen. Before we reach the place where such waters must be crossed, there is always a private word spoken by the beloved to the lover. That is the word. Remember, I told you that flash of insight, that feeling I had in Ray's office?
Please, Belle.
Don't, John. Don't assault that feeling. We'll be most assaulted as we stand within sight and sound of that seething, roaring flood. The enemy will fasten upon it, twist it about, try to undermine our confidence in its integrity.
I'm not the enemy.
Not you, John, not you. Please listen. We'll try to undermine its integrity by making us afraid. But this will put him to flight. I believe God that it shall be even as it was told to me. She says, John, I know. I heard that day. He will take me to America.
How is she today, Dorothy?
Quite capable of answering all inquiries about my health myself, Ray. I'm fine.
Oh, ready to leave the hospital?
Oh, Ray, can I?
What do you think, Dorothy? Isobel excused this unprofessional consultation at your bedside.
I think she'll be all right.
You're going to stay with her at home?
Sure.
When can I get out of this hospital?
You should never have said this in front of her. She's practically out in the hallway right now.
Just stay where you are for a while, Isobel. Dorothy, walk down to the desk with me. What do you think?
She's weak and a little confused at times. I don't know about going home.
I thought she'd do better there.
There's this big field conference coming up. That house will be swarming.
She can't go back into that. I forgot about it.
I don't think so either, but there is one alternative.
Oh, what's that?
She's been talking about going back to her little prayer sanctuary.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's a hut, really. Thatched roof, walls of bamboo, mud floor. Out in the back of the big house.
Out of the question.
I thought so too, Ray, at first, but then I kept thinking, why not? If I go with her, it's quiet, it's warm and dry. I can wait on her.
Is it clean?
It will be if I'm there.
If you're there, yes, I know. She really wants to?
She's got her heart set on it.
Well, your judgment is
Let
just
her
as...
go.
Now, Belle, there's no disputing this letter from Bangkok.
No, Isobel, you can't read it two ways.
I don't know what to say. Both of you stand there looking so stern and grim, like two ogres.
Oh, Belle.
I feel wonderful, 10 times better. Isn't that proof?
Not medical proof, Isobel. Not long-term proof, anyway.
Explain it once more, Ray.
The lab in Bangkok sent us final word. What you have is a fast-growing malignancy. It may enter the chest. The only place for treatment of lung cancer is the United States. You have to go home for therapy.
All right.
Good girl.
I knew we could count on you. I already cabled to the mission headquarters in Philadelphia.
What did they say?
They're making arrangements at the University of Pennsylvania Hospital. You'll live at the headquarters, go over to the hospital for therapy. Everything's all set.
Yes, I guess it is.
I admire the way you're handling this, Isobel.
Well, John knows all about illuminated hunches.
Huh?
Sometime explain it to him, John.
I will. Something else, Belle. I got in touch with Kathy. Dorothy Jones will fly you to London, and Kathy's going to meet you at Idlewild.
Kathy, it's so nice of you to meet me at the hospital.
You look exhausted, Mother.
These are rough treatments.
I brought the car. It's right outside the front door.
A car? And me so used to mules.
Let's slip out that side door over by the gift shop. I'm really going to miss this little car.
Oh, it's hard to think of you in Asia, Kathy.
It's hard to imagine myself. I didn't think the mission would accept me so soon. I'll always think it had something to do with you coming home.
I wonder.
I mean, the mission wanted to do something nice to me, for us. So they got my application through in a hurry.
Maybe.
2 more months, Mother. 2 more months, and I sail.
Let's not talk about it.
What?
I mean, not right now.
Oh, you're tired. I'm sorry.
No, I mean before Christmas. Before Danny comes east for Christmas with us. Let's live through Christmas. Let's be a family together and be happy. First. Then we'll talk about your sailing.
Do you think I want to sail, leaving you like this?
Do you think I want you to?
I'm pulled 2 ways. God calling me there. I should stay here with you.
I know, Kathy. I know.
Tell me what to do, Mother.
You don't want me to tell you.
You're my mother.
You're an adult woman. Older than I was when I made up my mind to go to China.
But you didn't have anything like this. It was easier for you.
It wasn't easy, Kathy. I don't suppose it ever is for anybody.
If I go now, I may never see you again. There, I've said it. That's what's haunted me.
Probably you feel better now that it's said. I do. I've been thinking it too.
I'm called. The mission says sail now. I want to.
Only you can hear what he'll tell you.
Why isn't it clearer?
It will be. It always is if you listen. Well, Kathy, so this is your stateroom. Not very big, is it?
Maybe we won't be in it much.
Less space to keep neat.
That's right. I take after you. I don't like housework. I take after you in a lot of ways, Mother.
Don't cry, Kathy.
Don't cry, Mother.
Have to go.
I'll think about you tomorrow, Mother. When you're on the train to Wheaton.
I'll think about you, too. I'll worry about you.
Why, Mother?
Because I know from personal experience that even the bravest missionaries get very, very seasick.
And so we conclude Chapter 14 of Beautiful Upon the Mountains, the transcribed story of John and Isobel Kuhn. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, produced by the Department of Broadcasting of the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago.